I just wanted to give a quick review on the Carolyn Thomas Freeze Drying the Harvest, Preserving Food the Modern Way. I have not used it yet for my harvest season as it's winter right now, but after just looking through this book, I wanted to give you my take on why I think this is a great asset to have if you've already spent the money on a freeze dryer. So if you get this book, the first like 20 pages basically is all the questions your friends ask you when they find out you have a freeze dryer. So if you study up these first 20 pages, you basically could answer all your friends' questions about a freeze dryer. The second chunk is a lot of like getting to know your freeze dryer. What are the best foods for freeze drying, fat content. She even has like an energy calculation so you can know about how much you would be spending per batch or per year. So the real bread and butter here is the recipes, of course. So what I appreciate about her recipes is that she has this little guide here that tells you, based on your freeze dryer size or capacity, how much of each product you should have per, how many pounds of product you should have per tray that you're putting into your freeze dryer. So that is super helpful when you're trying to plan out how much to grow, or like if we do a lot of apples. So if we're going to the orchards, how many pounds of apples we want to buy if we want to do 2 or 3 loads of freeze-dried apples. So she gives lots of prep details, storage ideas, and also tips on how to rehydrate as well. And it's not just stuff for harvest. She, like your fruits and vegetables, she also has like soup mix options in here, and yogurt. As someone who does like homemade kefir, that's important too, so I can learn how to freeze dry my grains. I haven't done that yet. And then the back, it's like a bunch of cheat sheets, I would call them. So all the information that you had read, she re-summarizes in these charts in the back. So you definitely could get this information online or with ChatGPT, but you're not going to get the expertise that Carolyn has and her years of homesteading and just her knowledge of freeze drying that she carries. When you're putting so much money into your freeze dryer with the produce you're putting in, you want to make sure you're freeze drying it correctly, preserving it correctly, and rehydrating it correctly, because you can put, I mean, you've already put the money into the freeze dryer. You don't want to waste the money on the food that you put into it too.